Kyle here from allmediareviews.blogspot.com YouTube channel. Now I'm going to show a couple of CDs that I've picked up in the last few months. The first being Dead Horse Deluxe Edition from Dirt Poor Robins, which as I posted on when I did, like, it was late November, early December, albums of the year, which because of COVID, my passion for doing this stuff has been limited and I haven't been listening to as much music. This was my album of the year by default. That's not to discredit or put this album down in any way, because what this is the 3 EPs, the gold, red, was it red, gold, and black, or it wasn't actually referred to as black, from Dirt Poor Robins, from progressive rock band from I think it's Lexington. Is it Lexington, Kentucky? I should know, because I see them. I see Neil especially post stuff on social media all the time. But the concept, and the concept too. The concept of the Raven Locks, their other 3-part release. I did try to watch some of the Facebook streams, but if I was to describe the concept, I can't really describe it that much. It's about a woman who has raven locks and a shopkeeper and stuff. And I know this is about technology and about sort of, it's sci-fi. I remember reading the description was reminding me of Philip K. Dick. And I want to say, not iRobot, but one of the other Philip K. Dick stories. Actually, iRobot isn't Philip K. Dick, but Westworld. That's right. It reminded me very much of Westworld. If you look at it, about like artificial intelligence, but yeah, I mean, the thing about this deluxe edition of Dead Horse, it wasn't Dead Horse Deluxe. Dirt Poor Robins presents Dead Horse. The 3 EPs the 2 of the EPs, Red and Gold, came out, or Gold and Red, came out in the summer of 2019, and then it's not Black. I forget the name of the third one. It should just be listed on here. That one came out in 2020 in the summer or late spring. I want to say it was like May or June. I think it was June. Anyway, I focus on the music, and I knew most of those songs from the EPs, which I loved. Although I like full albums anyways. Skywriter, All There Is. There's just some epic kind of grandiose tracks. There's a lot of samples on here, which again, I've only listened to this like 3 or 4 times, and like in segments, and so there's a couple of new tracks I think that weren't on any of the EPs also, because it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 20 tracks in here. I think between the 3 EPs it was like 14 or 15, so maybe 16. Anyway, I probably should have bought another copy, but I think over time, if I can listen to more music, maybe in 2021 now, going forward, I'll appreciate this a little more. But as it was my favorite album of the year, and I guess by default it would be the best album of the 2020s at this point. 2020 is just going to be the year that music was lost. So the other thing that came out recently, and it's the first of a few items coming out from this particular area, from source. Giraffe, Kevin Gilbert, the late Kevin Gilbert, of course, posthumous, second band. He did NRG when he was in high school, and then he was with Eddie Money. He was a session. He did other stuff. But then he formed Giraffe, and the best thing to do, because it was like weeks ago that it was uploaded. The official Kevin Gilbert estate has been doing Gruno, or Wayne Perez is his name, who does basically, I don't know how much of the work, but most of the work, if not all the work, behind the scenes for Kevin's music and releases and stuff like that on social media. He's been doing these video podcasts with different people that were connected, have memories, ties, to tell maybe more of and the full truth, and giving more opinions about Kevin Gilbert's history. Largely as a musician, of course, but not entirely. So there's one that was done about Giraffe with the 4 members of Giraffe that are still around. Of course, Kevin's not. And they talked a lot about this, and then all four of them, Stan, Cody, who's the guitarist, Chris Beveridge, J. Scott Smith, and why am I blanking on the other member? Anyway, I should know this because I'm a completist. Maybe that was it. There were five. I thought there were 5 pieces. Anyway, so you get the 2 proper studio albums, Power of Suggestion and The View from Here, remastered. They're new remasters. I've been listening to them off and on. I haven't listened to them all in full, but I don't know if I hear dramatic differences. The ones the slip disc that came out about 2012, as it lists on here, sounded really good anyway. And then you get a DVD of the Yamaha band competition that they won in LA, and then the performance they had globally, the international competitions, they finished 2nd in Japan. So yeah, this is quite a great sort of collection, documentation of Giraffe. Musically, I mean, if you've never heard any of Kevin Gilbert's music, then and you know progressive rock, it is you call it progressive rock, but it's more song oriented than some. It's similar to Toy Matinee in a sense, but it's very different at the same time. Of course, Kevin reformed a version of Giraffe, which as that podcast kind of talked about. I'm not sure if it necessarily should have, because I think Kevin was the only one, because Nick DiVirgilio was not in Giraffe, nor was Dave Kersner. Anyway, I'm forgetting the other member, but that did The Lamb Lies Down Broadway, or part of about 75 or 80% of it at the Prague Festival in 1994 in LA or Southern California. But the book here is nice. I haven't read through it all, but it has accounts from all the other members, like memories. Stan, J. Scott, and why am I spacing on? Is it Chris Beveridge, I believe? Unless I'm mistaken. There's a photo right there of the guys. Yeah, 'cause they were a 5-piece band, and so I feel really stupid for not remembering all their names at the moment. But actually, the credits are weird because Robert Ferris was in his first band, the NRG, I believe, but he contributed. He was one of the writers of This Warm Night. So, yeah, this is great. And they sold out, and they did a second pressing. And I also got after they sold out of the T-shirts, they only had 50 of them. They did another printing of the T-shirts, and I got that like a week and a half ago. I also did get a sticker, which is one of the. I don't know if this is from back then or these were repressed. Anyway, so those 2 things, yeah. I mean, there probably have been a few other things I'm not remembering, but Dirt Per Robinson, Giraffe, 2 of my favorite things I picked up. I haven't been buying a lot of music for various reasons. Just I've been not spending a lot of money, or vinyl. A lot of stuff I've been buying for my wife too, but I do want to make more videos. It would be nice if I had the time and the reason to. I think maybe the concert thing is going to be maybe my go-to. It doesn't even have to be more than 5 or 10 minutes talking about this show. I mean, I'm not going to talk about every concert I ever saw, but just select ones. I don't know what I'm going to call it. So, but thanks for watching. Give me your take if you're a Kevin Gilbert fan and Giraffe fan. Oh, that's one thing I was going to mention about that. But about Dirt Per Robinson. Kevin Gilbert's estate's going to be releasing, hopefully in 2021, finally The Shaming of the True on vinyl, which if I get that, at the point that I'm able to get that, I'll definitely do a video about that. It's second favorite album ever, magnum opus. I got to see it live finally, a tribute band play it, the great Champions of Nothing back in 2013. But they're also releasing something called Kai. My Name is Kai. Kai, which when he was in Eddie Money's band, he went by that name, and it's 47 tracks that were never released. Some of them were traded, of course, but and some of them might be variations on others, because Kevin Gilbert has a long list of songs that he reworked, rearranged, took from, and used it in other parts of. It's a long list. I've tried to make it well, a few years ago on my blog. I didn't finish it, but so won't be surprised if My Name is Kai ends up having a lot of songs I remember or can spot, you know, from other tracks, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff I've never heard, which will be great. Like Heart, Big Heart from the Thud Deluxe box set. So, but thank you for watching. Like I said, YouTube I'd like to do more of. I'm not that great at it. And the blogging, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff recently with medical stuff and then stuff, not financial stuff, but potentially threatening stuff, unfortunately. And just working from home, and just, it's not been easy to listen to music and to make videos. I should. People need this kind of stuff in this time. Hopefully with the vaccine coming, I'm diabetic, so I might be getting it a little sooner than some people, but still will be probably a few months. Things will get back to normal. We'll get concerts again, and we can make more music, more videos, and my wife too, possibly. Hopefully we'll have a record store day haul we can show again. So, but thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.